artificial stadium of Anaheim. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alongside Dr. Rosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Halos played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Shohei Ohtani is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate is Nicky Lopez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1-2, the counts of the Royals shortstop. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
We got full count.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Rendon is over to take a look.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, one away. Next, here is Whit Merrifield.
Batting second.
Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, we've got one right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
All right, come on now. Nope.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Upton going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he'll pull into second with one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Salvador Perez is at the plate as he watches ball one. Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Merrifield, the runner at second with one away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Home, cut it.
And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Count now a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Dozier, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits. 1 error in the inning. Chris Bubich is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Digging in will be Alberto Mondesi. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Well, as mentioned in the open of the broadcast, the Halos have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive, so a sweep at home would be extra special.
Here comes the 1-2. This is in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next up, Kyle Isbell, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Now, of course, it's still rather early, but there is a bit of a hill for them to climb if they're going to complete this sweep. They trail by a considerable margin to this point.
It's a kind of an easy thing to do when you're trying to sweep a team, you fall behind early. There's a lot of baseball still left, but they're going to have to score some runs and score some in a hurry to get back into this one.
Nicky Lopez is in with 2 away as he takes the ball 1-0.
And here we go.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1-1.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Upton going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here for Whit Merrifield. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Ryan O'Hearn, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors, and no one left. We'll move on.
You're out. That's ball 4. Out. 3. Out. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Out. That's ball 4. He's out. You're out. 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 3. He's out. You're out. 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 3. Out. He's safe. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. 3. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. 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 He's out. That's ball 4. You're out. 3. Out. 3.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now. So we'll see if they can string some W's together.
6-2, the final total today. The Kansas City Royals put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Chris Bubich earns win number 4 on the season. Shohei Ohtani worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website,
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 7 hits,